Good afternoon, dear pupils. We continue to speak about Kiev, and the topic of our today's lesson is my favorite place in Kiev. Aims of our lesson: to activize the words and word combinations learned at the previous lessons by using them in oral speech, to show your ability of operating facts about Kiev, to read the text and to write a brief information about your favorite place in Kiev. Let's start. Look at these pictures. We have some phrases and our task is to match the sentences to the pictures. So we have picture A, the main road, B, a road sign, C, a pedestrian crossing, D, a pavement, trottoir, E, the traffic lights, and F, an underground station sign. Знак станції метро. Let's read the sentences. The first, Mrs. Petrenko is walking along Krещатик Street. We can match this sentence to the picture A, because we can see a woman walking at the main road. The second sentence, Joe is going to cross the street at the traffic lights. The traffic lights is on the picture E. The third sentence, Sue is looking for the underground station. Picture F, because we can see an underground station sign. Number 4. Dan and Alex are waiting for their friends on the pavement. Pavement is on the picture D. Number 5. Look, Helen, there is a pedestrian crossing over there. Let's cross the street there. It's C. It's Sunday. There is no traffic on the road. Picture B. And now let's complete the sentences using these words. You can go, the traffic lights is green. Where is the nearest station? What station? Underground station. My aunt and uncle live on the main road. Can you read that road sign? At the crossing, do we go left, right, or straight on? And the last, walk on the pavement, not in the road. Okay, we have spoken about many different, beautiful, amazing places in Kiev. And look at these pictures, there are some of them. Of course, it's Morinsky Park, a charming city center park. Independence Square, the main square in Kiev, the place of national celebrations and important events. The Golden Gate, an ancient fortification built by Yaroslav the Wise. Korodetsky House, an unusual art modern house. St. Andrew's Church, an important landmark on the hill with a beautiful view. National Art Museum of Ukraine, which has a collection of important sculptures, artwork. And now, let's imagine the situation when we have two people. One of them is a tourist, and he wants to ask someone to help him find the place he's looking for. And the other person is a citizen who lives in Kiev. He tries to help the tourist to find the place he's looking for. You can use the information from the table. For example, you can ask, where can I learn more about Ukrainian history? And the answer is, there is a good museum in Kiev. It is in Bogdan Khmelnytsky Street. Let's look at my examples. Where can I see famous paintings in Kiev? There is the National Art Museum, one of the most visited museums in Ukraine. There is a big collection of important sculptures, artwork, and icons. Or this one. Where can I take part in some traditional celebrations? You can go to Independence Square. Many festivals, concerts, and parades take place there. And the last. Where can I buy a souvenir? You should visit Andriivsky's. It is a popular marketplace where you can buy almost anything that you may desire. So guys, try to make your own dialects and act out the situation. It will be very interesting. And now let's read and complete the sentences. Use the words and word combinations from the box given below. Change the forms if necessary. We have such words as a map, a guidebook, typical, to go sightseeing, an art gallery, to visit museums, to go on a guided tour, to get lost, and to take photos. Number 1. You should visit this. The exhibitions are really great there. So where can you see the exhibitions? Of course, at the art gallery. The second, I in the old part of the city Podil. We can say, I will go on a guided tour. Next, I lots of during my trip to Kiev last year. Pay attention, last year. So the sentence is in the past simple. I took lots of photos during my trip to Kiev last year. Number 4. Please call me in case you get lost. Number 5. This museum has an impressive collection of paintings. I think I will go to visit museums this afternoon. Our was very good. She told us a lot of legends from the history of Kiev. Our guide was very good. Number 7. You can get in the Tourist Information Center. What can we get? A map. And the last. You gave me was quite useful. It had all the necessary maps and brief information about the sites in the city I visited. The guide. And now let's read Jane's letter and answer the question, which places in Kiev has she visited? Dear Granny, I'm writing to tell you about my stay in Kiev. I visited all the main sites of the capital. I've seen St. Sophia's Cathedral, St. Andrew's Church, and the Golden Gate. My parents and I also went on a boat trip along the Dnieper River yesterday. Krещатик Street, Kiev's main street, is a good place both to take a walk and for shopping. There is a large underground shopping and recreation center called Metrograd in the center of Kiev. It runs from Bessarabsky Market to Lva Tolstova Square. We've bought many things there. That's all for now. I'll show you all my holiday photos when I'm back in London. Best wishes, Jane. So, which places in Kiev has she visited? Look at her letter and try to answer. So, we can see that she has seen St. Sophia's Cathedral, yes, St. Andrew's Church, and the Golden Gate. Look through the text again and try to say if the following sentences are true or false. The first sentence, Jane is on a school trip in Kiev. Yes, she's in Kiev, but she is not with her classmates. Yes, she is with her parents. So, it's false. The second, Jane has visited a lot of sites in Kiev. Look at the second sentence and we can see that she says, I've visited all the main sites of the capital. So it's true. Number 3. Jane would like to travel along the Dnieper River one day. From the first paragraph, at the end, she says, my parents and I also went on a boat trip yesterday. So it's false. Number 4. Jane liked everything about Kiev. There is no information that she didn't like. Yes, so we can make a conclusion. Yes, she really liked everything. So it's true. Jane used a guidebook all the time. To tell the truth, we don't know if she used a guidebook. So if there is no such information in her letter, we should say that it's false. And the last sentence. Jane thinks that shopping in Kiev is great. Yes, it's true. She said that we've bought many things there. So she liked the shopping. Okay. And at the end of our lesson, I would like you to write about your favorite place in Kiev. Look at the example and think a little about your favorite place. Kiev can be proud for many things. The Dnieper River, views, bridges, museums, the main street Chreshchatyk, and the biggest subway station in the world, Arsenalna Station, and lots of others. I'd like to say some words about my favorite place in Kiev. I like Independence Square the most. It is the central square of Kiev. It's famous for the monument in honor of Ukraine's decade of independence in 2001. The square is famous for monuments and a shopping mall globe. Parades, concerts, festivals, and other city arrangements and holidays take place on this square. It contains 6 fountains, Independence Column, and artificial waterfall. When I'm in Kiev, I feel deep pride for my country and its talented people. I'm sure that Kiev is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, where rich history goes side by side with modern technologies. Think about your favorite place in Kiev and write about it. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.